You're watching Game Show Network.
She'll soon be seen in an ABC movie for television called The Forgotten Man. But today, she'll be remembering one of these three bachelors. But will it be this debonair actor who hails from Britain, or this dashing sportsman and apartment house owner, or perhaps this continental importer who's a native of Cologne, Germany? We'll find out who will be this famous actress's remembered man later when...
From Hollywood, the dating capital of the world, it's The Dating Game. And here's the star of our show and your host, Jim Lay.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. Well, critical acclaim and rave notices are nothing new to Lois Nettleton, Our Lady in Game 2, because praise has been lavished upon her work in films, television, and the stage. And today, she'll be hearing more kind words, but this time not from critics, but from three smooth-talking bachelors who each hope to win a date with her. But the romantic words won't be limited to Game 2, because there'll be plenty of sweet talk spread around in the first game, beginning right after these sugary words. All in their places on our dating game turntable right now are three young bachelors who are all set to prove they really know where it's at. Let's meet them. And here they are. Good luck, fellas. Bachelor number one likes sports cars and swimming, and he sees teaching in his future. He says he has a knack for being at the right place at the right time, and the time is right to welcome Mike Thompson. Mike? With an eye toward travel, bachelor number two is planning on a career in business. He indulges in sports, especially digs bowling, tennis, and swimming. Born in Buffalo, New York, here is Larry Greenberg. Larry? Bachelor number three plans on combining a motorcycle tour of the country with his college education. He lettered in football and baseball. He hails from Port Orchard, Washington. His name is Jerry Baker. And that's the panel of persistent bachelors for game number one. Now, to prevent our young lady, of course, from hearing anything about the gentleman, we've kept her isolated off stage in our soundproof booth. I would like you all to meet her right now. She's studying psychology, hopes to become an elementary school teacher. She likes to sew. She enjoys all outdoor sports, especially football, basketball, and tennis. Join me in a rousing welcome for Melody Glasser. Hi, Melody. How are you? Good. All right, Melody, now, as you know, there are three gentlemen on the other side of that partition, one of which will be your date, and that'll be solely your choice after you've heard a little bit of their conversation, okay? We'll start with a hello. Number one, would you say good afternoon to Melody?
Hiya, Melody.
Thank you. Number two?
Hi, Melanie.
Number three?
Good afternoon, Melanie.
All right, Melody it is, gentlemen. Are you ready? Okay, have a seat then, please, dear. Make yourself comfortable. Fellas, do your best. And here we go.
Okay. Number one, if you're the man of my dreams, then who's number two?
Well, number two would obviously not be the man of your dreams because I'm the man of your dreams. And if number two were the man of your dreams, I would just take him out of your dreams.
Oh, how would you do that?
Well, I would probably run him off the road in a sports car.
Oh, okay. Number two, if you're the man of my dreams, then who's number three?
Number three's not the man of your dreams. He's the man of dreams of Phyllis Diller.
Oh.
He looks just like her. He acts just like her. And,
Okay, number one, I understand that they've made your body the eighth wonder of the world. What did your mom say when she heard the news?
Holy muscles, where'd you get them?
Oh, okay, number two, what did your mom say?
she says, "Oh, my gosh, what happened to you? You're such a handsome boy and loves tennis and psychology just like you."
Oh.
Boy.
Okay, number three, what would happen if I squeezed you real hard?
Well, if you squeeze me real hard, I might just squeeze you back a little harder.
Oh, okay. Number one, what would happen to you?
Well, I would squeeze you right back, but then I like to squeeze, and it sounds like you like to squeeze too, so we get along just beautifully.
Oh, we think so, huh?
I certainly do.
Okay. Number two, I understand that the ADC, that's the American Dating Council, just arrested you on some pretty romantic charges. What are they, and how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
How come?
Well, I can't control myself. Gee, I'm so masculine and everything.
Okay. Number 3, how do you plead?
I plead guilty because I just have to paw all the girls know. I just can't keep away from them.
Oh. Number 2, same question?
So number 2 already answered that, Melody.
Okay. Okay, number 1, my mom has just told you to leave. What do you hope I whisper in your ear while you're walking out the door?
That you'll meet me around back.
Oh, yeah? Okay, number 3, same question?
Well, any place to meet me is fine, just as I get this date and then we can go somewhere.
Oh, okay. Number 2, why are you bringing your building blocks along on our date?
I always work out with weights, boy, but I brought them...
No, building blocks.
Building blocks. Oh, I can spell L-O-V-E, my favorite word.
Okay. Number 1, what are you going to stuff your pillow with to make sure you dream about me tonight?
Oh, I'm going to stuff my pillows not only with you, but memories of you and pictures of you. And I'm just going to be thinking about you all over.
Oh, good. Number 2, same question.
I fill my pillows with you and my dreams and my hopes, everything.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's laughing in the audience, and I don't like that.
Oh,
I
how
think he's
come?
laughing at number 3.
Why not?
All right, that's the end of the game. That's the signal, Melody. Now you're going to have to make up your mind, so relax and think about it. And while Melody decides which of our 3 bachelors gets the date, we take time out for these messages. Watch. Welcome back to the dating game. And Melody, I'm going to ask you now to make the big decision on the dating game, and that is which of those 3 gentlemen will be your date? Will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Melody, which do you select?
Number 1.
Number 1! All right. Bachelor number 1. Is there any real particular reason you can think of why you chose him, Melody?
He has a sexy voice.
Sexy voice. He certainly speaks right out, I'll tell you that. Now, before we meet him, I want you to meet the other guys. Melody, bachelor number 2 is planning a career in business. He indulges in all sports. He digs tennis, bowling, and swimming. Originally from Buffalo, New York, Larry Greenberg. Larry, say hello, please, to Melody, if you would. You also didn't select bachelor number 3, Melody, and he's in college now. He wants to tour the United States, however, on his motorcycle at the same time. Originally from Port Orchard, Washington, Jerry Baker. Jerry, say hello to Melody, please. Well, gentlemen, to thank you for being with us today, we want you to have a selection of Farrah slacks that have a talent for looking great with almost everything you wear. With Farrah, you get the finest in style in premium fabrics that never need ironing, and you'll also enjoy having this handy shaver from the Mallory Battery Company that's powered by Duracell, the long-distance power cell that lasts far longer than ordinary batteries. Thank you both very much. Played a great game. Thank you so very much. Well, Larry and Jerry are gone, but number 1 remains, and I'd like to tell you something about Mr. Boyce. He really likes sports cars and loves to swim, and he hopes someday, career-wise, to become a teacher. Your date is Mike Thompson. Mike, say hello to Melody if you would. Well, things always seem to be getting bigger and bigger, Melody, but it seems they'll have a tough time topping the event that you and Mike will be attending. When your date takes you to the California's Ontario Motor Speedway for the world's richest road race, the Quester Grand Prix. You'll be on hand when driving champions from all over the world compete for a purse that will exceed $250,000. $250,000, the highest ever for road racing. Mario Andretti, Al Unser, A.J. Foyt, along with Scotland's Jackie Stewart, England's Graham Hill, are among the stars invited to participate. Now, following the race, you'll enjoy dining at the world-famous Room at the Top, located at the corner of Sunset and Vine, overlooking all of Hollywood. A fine finish for your date to the Quester Grand Prix at the Ontario Motor Speedway. Enjoy yourself, kids. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good job, Mike. With a variety of roles ranging from Eliza Doolittle to Lady Macbeth, Lois Nettleton has established herself in a few short years as one of the country's most distinguished actresses. And in her spare time, she's kept busy by recently learning how to ice skate and to play the guitar. And now we're about to add a new accomplishment, and that's the dating game. Right after Johnny Jacobs tells us about the special gifts he has for today's special guest.
And Jim, for the ladies we have a carousel wig, the Cara, with a super shaggy back, long side tendrils, whimsical bangs, and a softly cropped crown of curls. It's easy care mod acrylic in 26 carousel nature-like colors. And they'll also receive a Fashion 220 glamour case filled with individual moisturizing Fashion 220 cosmetics, including creams, liquid makeup, and eye makeup. It's a complete beauty kit. Many of our dating couples will tour Los Angeles in their chauffeur-driven Impala by Chevrolet. It's the largest Impala ever built with luxurious features throughout. Get in the mood with the big one from Chevrolet, the Impala. Each of today's dating bachelors will receive the Carry-On Club tote bag from American Tourister. It's designed to fit under an airplane seat and has unique continental styling and strong lightweight construction. Scuff and scratch resistant, too. New from American Tourister. Now let's return to Jim Lang and the dating game.
Thank you, Johnny. It's just about meeting time here on the dating game, and that means there are three anxious bachelors waiting to be introduced. So let's meet them, and here they are. Welcome, fellas. Good luck. Bachelor number one is an actor who's appeared in such motion pictures as the Molly Maguires and just about all the top adventure shows, as well as 26 episodes of Star Trek. From London, England, and Sydney, Australia, here is John Winston. Welcome, John, and good luck. Bachelor number two is an apartment house owner and an actor who likes playing tennis and golf. In fact, he's crazy about all sports and even enjoys a little horseback riding now and then. Born in Monticello, Arkansas, his name is Byron Clark. Bachelor number three owns his own decorating firm and is involved in the import and mail order business. He has a pilot's license. He digs skiing and scuba diving. Born in Cologne, Germany, here is Herman Wirtz. Welcome to you, Herman, and that is the suave and sophisticated set of bachelors for game number two. Now, to prevent our exceptionally lovely young lady from hearing the introductions of our three gentlemen, we've been keeping her isolated offstage in a soundproof room. I would like you to meet her right now. She's currently being seen in the feature film Dirty Dingus McGee with Frank Sinatra and has appeared on just about every important dramatic television series. She's a fan of the Mets. She jogs every day, loves to cook and play poker. Please join me in a special dating game welcome for Lois Nettleton. Hello, Lois. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Lois, as you probably know, there are three gentlemen over there. They're all, well, they look like fine gentlemen to me. Of course, the decision as to which gets the date is certainly yours after you've asked a few questions, okay?
Right.
We'll start with a hello and see how they sound. Bachelor number one, would you please say good afternoon to Lois?
Greetings and salutations, Lois.
Thank you. Number two?
Good afternoon, Lois.
And number three?
Hello, Lois.
Are you ready, Lois?
Yes,
All right,
fine.
have a
ready to
seat
go.
then, please. If you would, make yourself comfortable. Fellas, I want you to do your best, and here we go. Good luck.
Bachelor number one, when people see us together, what sport will they think of?
Well, I would think, Lois, with your fantastic appearance, that they would think, first of all, of a graceful sport. Now, tennis, swimming, diving, things like this. I think you would set the pattern of what they would think we should be.
I see. Would you be the spectator?
Oh, no, I would participate with your permission, of course.
I see. We'd both be swimming and diving. Fine, all right. Bachelor number two, what sport would they think of if they saw us together?
Well, if they saw us together, Lois, they would probably think we were on our honeymoon because we would be so close together and would be doing very interesting things. Probably horseback riding, probably going bowling. Perhaps we would have a ball, believe me. And let's see.
That's very cute, number two. I like that. All right. Bachelor number three. The main point behind women's liberation seems to be that women want to do the same things that men do. Now, if there were a men's lib movement, what would you like to do that a woman does?
Well, I happen to like to cook. I would probably mess around in the kitchen quite a bit.
Mess around in the kitchen?
Yeah, cooking for you, maybe.
Uh-huh. All right. Bachelor number one, what would you like to do that a woman does?
Well, of course, under those circumstances, I think perhaps we might have a magazine called Playgirl, And providing people wouldn't think too much of my skinny anatomy, perhaps I'd like to pose for the center pages.
That's very courageous of you. I like that.
Yes, it
All
is, indeed.
right. Bachelor number 2.
Yes.
I understand that you have tested over 300 women. Now, what did you find out?
What did I find out after testing over 300 women? I found that I do like girls. There's something odd about me, especially in California, but I dig girls out here. Also, to the extent that, wow, because first came man and then came woman, and she's been after him ever since. So how the hell did I get out of this?
You discovered girls. Is that your answer? Number 2?
Yes. Yes, Lois. Thank you,
Bachelor
dear.
number 3, what did you find out?
Well, I think I found out that I'm just waiting for the girl number 301, which would be you.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a lovely compliment. Fine. All right, Bachelor number 1. I'm kind of a fiend for crossword puzzles, and I came across a brand new kind that sort of has me stumped. It asks for a 15-word description of... You're Bachelor number 1, right?
Yes.
Right.
Right. It asks for a 15-word description of Bachelor number 2. So could you give me the answer to that and count it off on your fingers so that you're sure that you have 15 words?
Middle, height, inclined to be pudgy.
Well, you're not counting one for each word now.
No, I'm counting 3 for each
Don't
word.
cheat.
3 for each finger. Shoes, I think, possibly too large to dance with you because they might tread on your toes.
That's 15 right there.
Right? Okay. All right. Bachelor number 2, what would you say about Bachelor number 1? What would your description be?
Well, in the first place, I'd like to say he is correct about describing me, except I have a lot of money, see. Now, the fact of number 1, he's a very nice guy, but there's something odd about his eyes. He's got one in the middle, one on the side.
That's a lot more than 15
Yes,
words.
I think so, too. Bachelor number 3, do you think you could do the same thing for Bachelor number 2?
Well, that's a question between choosing a truck and a sports car.
Okay, Bachelor number 1, I really love to read. And are you ready for this?
I don't know.
When I am not with you, what book should I put under my hat to keep you on my mind?
Oh, I think the Petrified Forest. It's after all, you can only be in one piece at one time, and after all those stumps make one piece. That's a bit deep. Think about it, Lois.
Yes, I'll mull that over for you.
All right. Very good, fellas. Lois, that's it. Now, just stay right there, relax, and try and make up your mind. And while Lois is deciding which of our 3 gentlemen is going to be her very special date, we'll take some time out for these good words. Welcome back to the dating game, and Lois, you're going to have to choose. I know you've been puzzling over the problem, and it's a difficult one indeed on a short notice, but you must tell us. Will it be Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3? Lois, which gentleman gets the date?
Bachelor number 3.
Number 3! Congratulations to Bachelor number 3. I have the feeling that decision was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing there.
No, I really had number 3 in mind all along, but I kept saying, do you really believe that?
Well,
and I did.
The line about the sports car and the truck, was
I
that the
liked
one
that
they did? All right, now,
very
before you meet your sports car, I'd like you to meet the other gentleman. Bachelor number 1 is an actor. As a matter of fact, he appeared in the Molly Maguires as well as 26 episodes of Star Trek from London, England, John Winston. John, say hello to Lois Nettleton, please. You also didn't select Bachelor number 2, Lois, and he is an owner of an apartment house. He, too, is an actor. He loves all sports, such as golf and tennis. From Monticello, Arkansas, originally, Byron Clark. Byron, say hello to Lois, if you would. Gentlemen, you are just great. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. And for you, we have a sophisticated self-winding automatic calendar watch from West Clocks with blue background dial, silver color, raised elapsed time track and markers, and block-type stainless steel adjustable buckle band made by West Clocks, a division of General Time. And again, thank you. John, thank you so very much. Byron, thank you very much. Did a marvelous job. And now Lois, of course, awaits number 3. And I would like to tell you just a bit about him. He currently owns a decorating firm, and he's also involved in the imports business, mail order business. He has a pilot's license, he flies, he digs skiing, scuba diving. Originally from Cologne, Germany, Herman Wirtz. Herman, say hello to Lois. Congratulations, Herman. Well, excitement is really the only word that describes the place we've chosen for your date with Herman, Lois. And that can only mean that you two will be flying off to Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, excitement Vegas style awaits you for an evening of top-door entertainment, dining and dancing as special guests for the beautiful Desert Inn Hotel. You'll select from a menu of glorious gourmet delights, which make dining at the Desert Inn a real treat. And when the house lights dim, you'll be entertained by everybody's favorite lady, Miss Debbie Reynolds, in the Desert Inn's luxurious theater restaurant. A night of fun and excitement awaits you on your date to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Have a marvelous time. And congratulations, Lois. Thank you. We're very kind of you. You can get acquainted over there, and we'll talk to you in just a moment. Matter of fact, we'll be back with both our dating couples right after this message, and some former couples joining in on the fun with famous funny men like Bill Cosby, Jack Benny, and Marty Allen. Hello there. Don't forget to join us Monday. Enjoy your date. I'm sure you will. Thank you, Lois, very much. Congratulations, Herman. We're a little late. Bye-bye. Hope you get the date you really want. Ready for a kiss? Ready? Let's go. Mwah.
Stay up late with Laura Chambers and your favorite games. Late Night Games is next, only on Game Show Network.
Dates with celebrities are always subject to their availability.
You're watching Game Show Network.